Aguáchate, ya empecé. Guys, es que estaba oyendo puras canciones de Jenny. Y se la chula, no, man, porque este sí es el real artista y te van a hacer lo de copyright y la chica, ok. Yo andaba bien chancluda en mi cama. Y luego dije, I haven't mukbanged in a couple of days. Y... no, like the day before or the day before. It feels like I haven't done it for a whole week, dude. To be honest. Oh, it's chilly. You want to close that door up there? Yeah, so I was watching Mariposa. Estaba oyendo todas las canciones de la Jenny ahorita. Y fíjense que me compré una botellita de wine porque dije que me la iba a tomar en Christmas. Y ni me la tomé. So I guess I'm just gonna save it for New Year's. Although we ain't gonna do nothing. I have a big ham in the freezer at church. So I'm gonna get that on Friday. Ya ni sé cuándo es New Year's. Ahorita me fijo bien en el calendario. Me estoy comiendo estos, mijos. Frozen burritos. Están así, tamaño peseta. Pero sí me gusta mucho. Hay una bag de red ones. I don't think it's the same brand that I always buy. I usually get some green ones that say beans and beef and chili verde. And this one, I don't know, but it's freaking bomb. It's freaking bomb. When I was
something from Wendy's, but it's an old toy that we had there, and I have another one, and it's puppies.
What are you talking about?
Kids meal toys from Wendy's from a long time ago, and they're puppies.
Oh, pues dáselos al niño, mija.
Mira, I have one for her and him.
Oh, chinga. But they give me another fork, will you? Because that's dirty already.
These are like puppies. Old toys.
Oh, can I have it, Sam, please?
Allie?
No.
I think I have another one upstairs.
Check if you do. If you do, can I have one, please?
They're in a big green box that I have up there.
Oh, then those are mine.
Huh?
If you got them out of the boxes up there, then it's mine, stupid.
Not the brown ones. The green crate that had stuff in it.
Mama, all the shit in this house is mine. All the crates and everything is mine. You have lost all of your clothes from jumping from house to house.
Well, yeah, because you didn't...
I didn't want...
want me.
Porque estás bien loca, güey. Pero cuando te regresan no te traes todas tus cosas, güey.
Pues porque no tengo... I don't have a lot of legs or arms to be carrying.
I don't have a lot of legs or arms to be carrying everything you do that way. Qué loca. If you only knew what I was wearing, guys. It's because I'm telling you, I was tired today. My back hurt. I'm drinking agua de melón de suco. Y ahí hay un paquete grande de esos grandotes, todo tieso, como piedra. Y dije, oh, it's not gonna work. Y le empecé a pegar contra el piso. Se fue despedazando y yo se lo eché. Quedó toda madre. I like agua de melón. The real one. So I don't have the rights to the music or anything you hear in the background. I'm watching Different Strokes on Tubi, I believe. Anyways, I found these other burritos and they're a red bag. Están bien buenos. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you something too. Shout out to my friend Alfred Testes, and he just says testes because of testicles.
Big, huge stuffed animals we have up here. Remember, you said you wanted me to throw them.
We're gonna give them to Mima.
To Mia?
Yeah, I had told her.
Oh, okay.
Throw them down here though.
The gorilla too?
No, Ma, you're a gorilla. Ya no lo quieres, güey.
Oh, ya no lo quiero.
Ay, cómo eres, ama.
Or have it here in your room.
Costó un chingo. Pues aviéntalos todos para abajo, pues ya qué hago si no los quieres.
I need some room in the closet.
gorilla. Es que mi sister le dice gorilla porque ya ven que está toda pecos. De ella se pone a aplaudir, se pone a hacerle así y se le ve todo el pelerío. Y una vez la vio mi hermana y le dijo, ah, gorilla, you look like gorilla. Se le quedó gorilla. Y una vez, it was Christmas time, and the bank had made a mistake and didn't give me the correct money from the auto machine, from the cash machines.
I want my titties.
So, de volada me mandaron otra feria. Pero I had already had money saved to cover, you know, my rent and my bills. So then that was like extra money, I guess you could say. I don't know. It was saved money. Don't hurt me and don't hurt the dog. Ahorita me la avienta en la cabezota. Es un gorilla grandote que me costó como 50 bolas en Albertsons hace años. What else? There's a iguana. Don't throw down that vine of flowers, okay? Be careful that it doesn't rub on that. Okay. Let's go. Mariposa. A ver si no está muy lejos. Estoy bien excited porque me metí a buscar a alguien en Facebook que llegué a salir unas veces con él. Precioso. I'm counting back the years. Like, if I've had Facebook for almost 10 years. 9 to 10 years. I met him like the second or third year. So I've known him for like 7, 8 years. I can't say his name, of course. But, we went out once. And I was like, wow, this hottie. He was a hottie. He's like, let me see, I'm 52. He's like 46, maybe. But he has a baby face and he looks like he's, I don't know, 38, 39. Muy guapo. And we'd always plan something and then something would happen. But I like him a lot. Peloncito with his piochita, beautiful baby face. Nombre. And then he used to live with his baby mama, but they always had trouble, so he split up. Went to live with his mom in Horizon. Oh. We would text a lot back then. Pues de vez en cuando como friends, hombre. Hasta que un día me dijo... ¿Qué hubo y qué? Arre, vámonos, Recio. Ay, voy hasta allá. This was, oh my God, how long ago was this? 3 years, maybe 4. Maybe 4 years ago, I think. Pues ahí, güey, and I finally found him. And so, come on, let's go. My favorite bar. So we went, and then he bought me 2 drinks, and we were getting a little frisky there. Because I've always wanted him. I always was very attracted to him.
Where are you?
Alfred Testes. This is kind of like a Kool-Aid, but it is a cantaloupe flavor.
I don't remember that either.
And these are frozen burritos, bean and beef burritos. They're very yummy. So this is dedicated to Alfred Testes, this mukbang. He's crazy. He doesn't know that I know he's crazy, but I know he's crazy. I never had checked him out, but I've seen he's been a faithful follower of mine on Facebook for years. And he never disrespected me. And I have him there, and I have him there. And we finally chit-chatted the other day. And he turns out to be a really nice guy. I like the way he respects me. And then earlier... Ay, cabrona, me asustas, güey. Earlier he texted. Oh, yesterday was it? How many? Just oh, 3. Jesus Christ, we got 3 stuffed animals here. Big. Yeah, the lizard too. What do we want the lizard for? I paid a lot of money for those. I bought Julia a big pretty dog. And then Sam, come here, look down please.
What?
Is Ellie right there with the gorilla?
Ellie's up here.
Ay, mija, my eyes are fucking up. I see like if the gorilla was moving like this.
No.
My eyes.
Ellie is up here with...
Ay, güey, bájate, ya me está dando miedo. Se está moviendo el gorilla bien feo. Ay, puto. Ay, no, es que, ¿sabes qué? I'm very sick from my eyes and I see things. There's a little gorilla bent over right there. It looks like he's going to... on the floor. No, no more. He's not moving no more. You know what? It's because my eyes... Sometimes... No, like 2-3 times already. That I've gotten up in the middle of the night when I go to the restroom. And when I'm looking, and then it's dark. No, ya sé. No, mira, ese parece que se está moviendo en la cabeza así, para arriba y para abajo. Qué funny. Préstamelo para enseñárselos. Miren si está bien bonito. Es un gorilla, un monkey. Está bien bonito, mira. Y está grandotote. Y está nuevo, o sea, it's just been sitting there, you know. And then there's a big dog and another big dog. Ah, he put his hand on her ass.
No, it's the head actually.
Oh, okay. He's probably telling him to give me my head. Anyway, speaking of head, so we went to the bar and yeah, like I said, we were getting a little frisky there. So it's like, let's go. Órale pues, vámonos. Pero para mí, it was like, not my dream guy, right? But me gustaba un chingo. Me gustaba un chingo él a mí. Antes de esa vez, fíjate. Yes, it was one time before that. What are you talking about that right now? It was Christmas time because I had made tamales. And he called me because he was working closer here. And he goes, come and see me. And I said, yeah. And he goes, right now when I go to lunch, they say, what are you going to eat? Me dijo, nothing. I didn't bring nothing. Y luego le dije, me dijo, lástima. Y dije, baby, yo le dije, baby, ¿quieres que te lleve tamales? Really? Tamales? Where did you get them? Dude, I make them. What's up? I heated them up and even gave them an old lonchera that I had there so it could stay warm. Because I had a lot of them anyways. I think I put in there like 10 tamales in that line. My tamales have always been badass. Long story short, this is not for children's ears. I ended up giving him a little bit of something. There at the park. Well, in his truck. Esta era cuando era bien cabrona. Ya no lo soy. And one time, not too long ago, like I hit him up and I was like, hey, how are you, mijo? This and that. But then he started with this, send me a picture of you this, send me a picture of you that. No, mijo, I'm not comfortable doing that. Why? I erased all my pictures like that and I go to church and it's not right. And I think he said something like, ooh, or, y me dio mucho coraje porque dijo, y le dije, ¿sabes qué? Le dije, no guachamos. Y no le había escribido hasta ahora. That was more than a year ago. Well, guess what? He told me. Now he goes to church too. Get it, girl. And we were already saying goodbye and then he starts with, how much do you like me? And I said, I liked you a lot. We was texting. I liked you a lot, I said. I've always had a thing for you. Still, even all these years that passed by, I still find you so attractive. He sent me a picture, but it's in this one. Está muy guapo. Hazel eyes. I tell you, all of my honeys have either green or hazel eyes. So we're trying to set up something, but this is what happens. No matter how many dates I set up, when I knelt down at church and begged God to take away all the men from me and take away the urges from me, and He did it for me. And now there's dudes that want to be with me or that want to take me out somewhere or me invitan a comer or whatever. And guess what? For some reason or another, it doesn't go through. And this has been like 5-6 times already. I'm not lying. It's because I can tell you, I miss kissing. Not the sex. I really don't. But I was too much of a sex maniac back then. Speaking of sex maniac, let's get back to Alfred. Alfred testes. And I know he's saying because of testicles. I looked at his profile. You're a naughty boy, Alfred. But I'm glad that you're not like that with me or tell me anything. And yeah, he was telling me that he saw my video today or yesterday. So I was like, subscribe to my channel. Yeah. The more subscribers, the better, you know. I mean, I'm only at like 250. But if you ever hit 3,000 subscribers, that's when me empieza a valer la pena. That's when you get more recognition and just a lot of, there's a lot of rules under YouTube. A lot of rules, a lot of, está cabrón, está mucha política. And, you know, this is one lady that I watch. She's on like a, she does cooking and mukbang and just eating, yeah, mukbangs. She has a family. She lives in Querétaro, Mexico. She has a daughter that's special needs. I write to her sometimes, and I tell her that I do mukbangs too. And we text now and then. And plus I feel her, you know, with her little girl. Her little girl's about 15 years old, and has special needs. And so does my daughter Samantha, and so does my little boy Jesse. They're both ADHD. Loco. My Samantha and my Jesse are super wild. And if you let them, they'll start jumping up and down the furniture and stuff like that. Ahorita no andan jugando. Nevertheless, I still love them and they're very special. They're little angels. I just hate the fact that back in the day when I noticed that my daughter was, you know, acting weird and wild and she wouldn't listen and tantrums and stuff. I need to get back here, no? I was like, what the hell is wrong with this little girl, man? You know, the way I'm raising her, she should be husky. I wanted her to be a please, no, thank you, excuse me kind of little girl. And would you like some of my chips? Or be offering, be just mind her P's and Q's, right? And she wouldn't. Have you ever been to the stores and you see little kids that throw a tantrum and they let go of their mommy's hand and they start screaming and shit like that on the floor, and you just feel like going and choking them? But I'm just kidding, okay? I always said, you know, man, if I ever had a kid like that, well, andale. That's why there's a saying that says, don't spit up into the sky. It sounds nasty, but it's true, and in Spanish it sounds it's explained a lot better. Don't spit up to the sky, because if you spit up to the sky, that loogie's gonna come back down and hit you right in the face. In Spanish is no escupas para arriba porque de rato te cae el pinche chicken, te cae el chicken. So yeah, when you, I've noticed, pues I'm already 52. If you laugh at something or think something's funny, it does come back to you. It does come back to you. I hated kids like that. God forgive me. I hated kids like that. They were like, I wanted to go and choke them, for real. I would never dare tell a mom, hey, don't be hitting, hey, you know, dale una buena nalgada para que se aliviane. But I felt like it. I sure felt like it. There was a few moms that I saw when I was growing up that their kid would get like that, and they would pick them up by one hand. Well, no, not up in the air, ¿verdad? Pero luego levantaban and give them one good swift nalgada. Boom. That's all they had to do, and the kid was like, oh, you know, right? But then there was other ones that the mom would try to do that, and oh, there's the lizard, and they wouldn't. What's that thing? Mariposa de barrio. See, it's a big ass lizard. Throw them over there in the pile. I'm gonna give them to my little niece, Mia. I also got these for Christmas. I got 3 pairs of earrings from another sister at church. And I think I showed you. I don't remember if I showed you. Let me show you again in case I didn't, because you know how I forget everything. I think there's a lot of shit here. You gotta keep them separated. Your cola, your butt cheeks. When I was young, guys, I used to work at downtown at this fancy schmancy store called The Popular, and we sold this brand a lot. Farberware. She bought me the whole thing. My friend from church, Monica. She's my sister in Christ. You know, I'm the cook there, right? I love it. I love my job there. I mean, that's not a job that, oh, you get paid or nothing. No. I do it out of my heart. But lately, it's harder because I don't have enough cash to buy, you know, whatever we're going to eat for the day. And you have to remember there's about, it could be anywhere from 25 to 45 people. It's a big church, but we're a little bit of people, right? Little by little, we're filling it up. But, oh, Sukari, remember I showed you that? Stupid. So my pants are old. And they're all scraped and they're all fucked up, and I guess they maybe grossed out on my pots and pans. But Farberware is very expensive. I would have never have been able to buy that. But I should have, because this is like real Teflon and shit. Mira, dice, easy clean non-stick. And my pastora, she had already given me 2 skillets, like to make huevos, but they're big. One is like copper, it looks like real copper, and then the other one is a beautiful gray, kind of like a marble gray. Oh my God, you don't even have to spray those with Pam. The eggs just will not stick no matter what you do. Stick them up. So yeah, I have those, and then she had given me a pot with the lid. And I think a smaller one with a lid. But that was a while back. Maybe like 6 months ago, 7 months maybe. I'm just see that I take my pot, and if I don't have a lid, I just get a round, let's say a pizza pan without the holes. No me agüito, de todo no se va a cocinar la comida, you know. And she told me, sweetie, if I bring you pots and pans, good pots of pests, she said. Will you promise to throw those away? And I said, really? Yeah. I wasn't going to come home and say goodbye to you, you know, because, why? Because you could never count on somebody. On anybody, you know. Somebody could tell you, no, this and that tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Or they don't do it tomorrow or whatever. I would have thrown my pants away and been without pants now. But anyways, I guess she went out to her car. I had forgotten she was going to bring them, okay? She comes, it's a little heavy. Girl, when I tell you my eyes filled up with tears. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to cry. But I was like, Monica, ay, mija, thank you so much. And pues ya la abracé y quise llorar. Y luego dije, como eres linda, le dije, ¿sabes qué? I told her, God is going to bless you in a big way for doing this for me. And then she said, don't worry, sweetie, don't worry. So yeah, I got I haven't even opened it. I have not even opened it. What I'm scared of is the girls are going to cook something in it, scratch it all up. That's what I'm afraid of. You know, that's why I when we wash dishes, well, I'm not going to say me because I never do. We use that one that has spongy and then scrubby on this side. I don't really like to use the, you know, the wire thingies. No more wire hangers ever. Speaking of wire hanger, so we had to get a wire hanger because my sink in my bathroom was clogged up. Ya no se iba el agua. And maybe 3 days prior to that, my fridge had been like also on the blitz. I didn't want to enfriar. I didn't want to get cold. Like, and then I remember I opened the freezer and I have a lot of shit in the freezer. So I have on the door, I have like packs of weenies and the bologna. And I touched it and it was like, ya se estaba escuajando todo. It was all defrosting. And so I called up the manager and I told him that my fridge and my, yesterday. But I didn't think that they were going to come. Sometimes they'll take a couple of days. Sometimes. And I said, they're not going to consider it an emergency. But then again, I guess so, because, you know, the hielera and we have children and we got to feed them, you know. Remember I told you? I have my floor freezer and it's full to the max. No lie. You know, there was times that ahora que ya no tengo mis estampillas, que no había casi nada. De repente me caía una money. You just have to have faith in God. Don't look back when you're dealing with God. Don't look back. Don't say, no, God, I know you're going to bless me, this and that, and I need groceries, Lord, and I know you're going to send them to me. And then you start thinking, or you start like, what if I don't get anything? What am I going to do? Oh my God, should I do this? Should I do that? No, tienes que perder la fe. Nunca, nunca. Si tú tienes fe, bueno, this is the way it works for me. I give my diezmo. I didn't give it all this month. De hecho, nomás di 50. Le dije a la pastora, here's my half of my diezmo. Okay, and she, don't think she's gonna come up to me and say, hey, you never gave me the other half. That's between me and God, you know. If I ever don't give my monies, then He'll know it's because I wasn't able to, because I needed to pay my bills. I get less than that, but I give 100. I would always, for a couple of years, I was giving 80. Once a month, but get this. My car wouldn't break down. We always had food on the table. We always had enough to go out to eat. My tank is always full. We all have clothes, you know, granted, not mall clothes, not, you know, brand name clothes, but we all have ropa, bastante. But when I do something and get frugal, then I desacompleto, and then I say, I'll give it to you next check, God. I'll replace it. Now, do I? Sorry, guys. No, I forget. And that's when sola me traigo lo malo. Por eso sí es chulo de karma. Ándale, le voy a no completo esto, no completo lo otro. Ahí ando pidiéndole a Rachel. Shout out to Rachel. Rachel, préstame 20 bolas. Rachel, préstame 40. Préstame esto, préstame lo otro. Dile a tu suegra, dile a fulano, sotano, mangano. A veces no traía gas. ¿Por qué? Porque no estaba dando mi fregado diezmo como era debido. Lo que es de Dios por eso. Anyways, ya. No vamos a hablar de religión. Ay, nomás yo puedo. I like to mukbang, guys, because since I'm talking, I get full right away. Alfred, you told me some really nice things about, you've told me before in the past, but I'm beautiful, this and that. I'm actually not. I don't know if you noticed on the videos that you have seen, I wear wigs. These are wigs. My hair is short. I wear fake eyelashes. I wear fake nails. You know, and I make up a little bit. Good you, Alfred. Anyways, this video was for you, Alfred, and I hope you like it. And it's 32 minutes. Let me let you go before it knocks me off and cuts me off and doesn't let me say goodbye. Bye, guys. I love you.